Men and women often speak different emotional languages. Men, we like solutions. Problems pop up, and we put on our superhero cape, grab a metaphorical wrench, and start fixing. Women, sometimes they want solutions too, but sometimes they just want to talk. And here's where things get interesting. Because when a woman tells you her problems, there's a good chance it means more than what's on the surface. In fact, if you listen carefully, not just with your ears, but with your presence, you'll realize it often has less to do with the problem itself and more to do with what she feels toward you. So today we're going to break this down Stoic style. Calm, clear, and with zero unnecessary drama. Because if you get this right, you won't just understand her better, you'll build connection, trust, and respect on a deeper level. The first lesson. She's not randomly telling you things. Let's start here. Women don't share personal problems with men they don't feel some level of trust or connection with. It doesn't happen. If she's talking about her day, her frustrations, her doubts, that's not random. That's a signal. It means she feels safe enough with you to open up. She values your presence, maybe even your perspective. On some level, she wants you involved in her emotional world. This doesn't automatically mean she wants romance. It might not. But it does mean she sees you as someone she can lean on emotionally. And that's not small. Because in a woman's life, emotional safety is rare. Most men either don't listen, try to fix everything, or get weird about vulnerability. So when she shares with you, that's a privilege, not a chore. Why Stoicism fits here perfectly. Now, here's where the Stoics come in. See, Stoicism gets misunderstood a lot. People think it means show no emotions. Wrong. Real Stoicism is about mastering your emotions, not suppressing them. It's about being so grounded that you don't get thrown around by every storm, yours or someone else's. And when a woman shares her problems, most men do the opposite of Stoicism. They panic, they overreact, they rush to give solutions, or worse, they make it about themselves. Stoicism says, stay calm, listen deeply. Don't get rattled, don't try to control the situation, just be present. When you do this, something powerful happens. She feels your strength without you having to flex it. The mistake most men make. Let's be real for a second. Most men hear a woman's problem and immediately think, she needs me to fix this. So they jump in like knights with shining armor. Here's what you should do. That's easy. Just do this instead. I don't see why you're upset. It's simple. And just like that, the connection breaks. Because 9 times out of 10, she didn't tell you her problem to get a solution. She told you because she wanted to share something real. She wanted to feel heard, not managed. And here's where you need to hear me clearly. When you solve everything too quickly, you kill the emotional intimacy before it even blooms. Sometimes the best thing you can say is nothing at all. Listening like a Stoic. So what should you do instead? Listen like a Stoic. When she talks, you stay calm. You don't rush. You don't interrupt with half-baked advice. You let her speak. You nod. You maintain soft eye contact. You show you're present, not through grand gestures, but through steady, grounded energy. And when you respond, you don't make it about you. You don't hijack the story with, that happened to me too. You keep the focus on her experience. Sometimes you say, I get why that would feel heavy. Or, that sounds frustrating. Or, tell me more about what happened. Simple, strong, grounded. Because here's the thing. Listening is attractive. Presence is attractive. A man who can hold space without needing to fix everything, that's rare. Why this makes her crave your presence. When a woman feels she can open up to you without judgment, without you panicking, without you rushing to play hero, she feels something she doesn't feel with most men. Safety. And safety is the soil where attraction grows. Because it's not just about the problem she's sharing, it's about what she feels in your presence. Does she feel calm? Does she feel heard? Does she feel respected, not controlled? When the answer is yes, she starts to associate you with that feeling. And here's the secret.
People crave what makes them feel good. So if she feels peace and respect around you, she'll want more of it. Stoicism and emotional leadership. Let's go deeper. Stoicism teaches emotional self-control. It teaches you not to be a slave to impulses, chaos, or drama. When you embody this, you become what I call the emotional leader in any interaction. That doesn't mean you dominate her feelings. It means you set the tone. If she's upset and you get upset too, you both sync. If she's upset and you stay calm, she starts to calm down too. Why? Because your energy is contagious. Masculine presence, at its best, is steady. It doesn't waver just because emotions are flying around. It's the rock in the storm. And women feel this deeply. It's primal, subconscious. When she tells you her problems and you stay grounded, it signals strength, not the loud, aggressive kind, the quiet, unshakable kind. The balance. Empathy without fixing. Now, I'm not saying you should be a silent statue. The key is empathy without rushing to fix. You feel what she feels, you acknowledge it, but you don't lose yourself in it, and you don't grab control of it. That balance is powerful. It says, I care, but I'm not rattled. I hear you, but I respect your ability to handle life. I'm here, but I don't need to rescue you to feel like a man. And trust me, women notice this. Because most men swing to extremes. Either they emotionally shut down, or they try to be Captain Fix-It. But the man who can listen with warmth, yet stand with strength, that's the man she remembers. When to give advice. And how? Sometimes she will want your perspective. She might even ask directly, what do you think I should do? That's your cue. But even then, Stoicism teaches, be measured, be thoughtful. You don't throw advice like fast food. You give it like a well-prepared meal. Simple, clear, not forced down her throat. And always frame it as an option, not a command. Instead of, you need to do this, try, one thing you might consider is, or, here's a perspective that could help. Respect her autonomy, respect her mind. Guidance lands better when it feels like empowerment, not control. The deeper meaning, why she chooses you. Let's zoom out for a second. When a woman tells you her problems, it's rarely about the surface-level issue. It's about trust. It's about emotional intimacy. It's about whether she feels you're someone who can handle both her laughter and her tears. And here's the paradox. She doesn't want you to fix her life. She wants you to be strong enough not to collapse when she shows you the messy parts of it. Because deep down, every woman wants to feel this about her man. This is someone I can lean on, and he won't fall apart when I do. Final thoughts. The Stoic advantage. So let's bring it home. If a woman tells you her problems, it means she wants to because it means she trusts you. Your job isn't to fix everything. It's to be present, to listen deeply, to stay grounded when emotions rise, to respond with calm wisdom, not panicked solutions. Do this, and you'll stand out from 95% of men out there. Because strength isn't loud. It isn't controlling. Real strength, the kind Stoicism teaches, is calm, steady, and unshakable. And when she feels that from you, she doesn't just tell you her problems. She respects you. She trusts you. And yes, she craves being around you. Not because you solved everything, but because you made her feel safe enough to be fully herself. And that, my friend, is the quiet power of the Stoic man.